What's up, y'all? Peace and love. Hi. What's cracking? However the fuck y'all say hi. This is the Stone Bus. I am Stone Man Tone 60, the one and only. These are my guests. Y'all introduce yourself. Tell them what y'all do.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Whoever.
I'm Staying the Shanice. I'm your makeup artist, favorite makeup artist.
MUA.
MUA for short, but it stands for makeup artist. Thank you. And then I just dropped the Badass clothing line. Website drop on the 25th. Make sure y'all boys shop. Shop.
I'm Rhea, aka Braytoven.
The one and only.
The one and only. I do locks, but I also have a business. I make crystals, crystal jewelry, all about spreading positive energy. Y'all need it. Get at me.
In the corner we got the co-host B-Wax, T the gang, one and only. You see what I said?
Nothing too major, man.
That's the bro.
The bro.
You know.
Peace God.
Peace God.
All the
Peace
gods
goddesses,
and
queens, kings, all of it. First topic.
Shit, light. Oh,
Yeah.
Nigga, this
Go
is
ahead,
no
what?
podcast.
Go ahead, what?
We got guests. Like just explain, you know, like your business, like or whatever, like and like just the.
How did y'all start? What made y'all start your own business?
Makeup wise, I think I started because when we went to college, y'all know, I wasn't really. I'm not a partier. I don't like being outside. I work outside. That's enough for me. And it just, I needed something to pass my time.
Okay.
Which is crazy because in middle school, don't know if you remember, but I used to always say that I ain't wearing no fucking makeup. I don't care. I ain't wearing no makeup. Now look at me.
We met in middle school.
Yeah.
We met in middle school.
Did it one time and I liked it, so I just continued.
I feel that though. Bria, how about you?
How did I start? I got on like my first like spiritual journey.
Okay.
I want to say when I was like 19, 20 or 20, and then I had the second one at 21, and I had a friend and he was into all of that kind of stuff, and he kind of introduced me into crystals, and I was like kind of iffy about it at first. You all right, friend?
Ooh. Wow.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and he introduced me to it, and then I started getting into it, and then just going through stuff about a year ago, and then I started like really getting in tune with myself, and then crystals kind of found its way back to me, and then I went to Honduras, and I got a piece, and I was like, all these crystals I have, I can just make some of my own too. But I've been making jewelry since I was in elementary school, and I was into rocks and stuff as a kid too, so
always.
It's very
like
much full
in,
circle.
Pick up a cool rock.
Listen, like I would be like to the point where when I was like, I want to be a geologist, I want to study rocks, like, so it's crazy that I'm doing this now. It's like all full circle.
No, I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. That's hard. See, I gonna be real with you. I want to get into that crystal shit, right? But I'm not ignorant to it in a sense, but I'm ignorant to it. You see what I'm saying? Like I would like to educate myself on shit like that. You know?
What you want to know about it? Like
you know, like certain people I know have like, I think it's black quartz for protection. Is that what that is?
black tourmaline.
That, right? And they'll have that like in their car, in their house and shit like that. And I'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I feel like when I talk to people about crystals, like when I first started like making them and selling them, I would tell people, if you don't know anything about them, just like go to what attracts you, like what catches your eye. If like don't ask about the meaning about it, just see like what was calling you.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, like everybody who did that, like they'll read the meaning of it and they'll be like, oh shit, like it's exactly what I needed.
That,
yeah.
Cause that's what we used to do when we used to go in the store. We used to go in the store when we used to buy them, and just kind of look around. Yeah.
So like, y'all like working for yourself better than working for somebody?
Most definitely.
For sure.
most definitely. Working for somebody else is just not the fucking move.
Yeah, it's not. See,
You're fine.
I got my own. I got my own, like, you know, Stony Tony shit, edibles, you know. Stone Man Tune. I make everything, cookies, shit like y'all know.
And they're good.
Y'all know shit like
They
that.
they are so good.
In the daytime, like, I'm a welder. I probably just started welding in June, and I like it, right? But I was working at a boatyard before I started working with the union, right? And I like the union way better because the union really like family. Like, they'll help you do whatever you need to do. Like, if you don't understand some shit, you see what I'm saying? Like, they'll really put you to work and they'll help you. But like when I was working at a boatyard, I probably just got out of my welding apprenticeship. I know how to weld, but I didn't know how to do like angles and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm asking them for help. They sending me on a running around. Like, they ended up firing me for. They fired me for somebody else welds. You see what I'm saying? But like, it's just the working for people. Like, I done had, bro, you know, I done had fucking a job down there everywhere. Just my attitude with people and shit, right? But like,
same.
I got a long
I feel like that's how
you
you know that you don't need to work for nobody. When it's like, it don't matter what job you get. It can be a great job. You can love doing what you do. But it's like, when you got somebody over you, like telling you what to do, it's like, this shit not for me.
It's
My
I
job
don't.
more, but like, I mean, I love my job because like, I don't really got nobody, you know, like over my shoulder like that. But like,
You got a team you work with.
You feel me?
Right.
But like when you trying to work for yourself and you working for somebody, like you could, you know, like get discouraged and shit like that sometimes.
That's true.
But like, I mean, making money off your talent really is a good feeling. Like, I'm just now starting getting people to like, yeah, like trying to pay me for my rap.
Bro rap.
You feel me?
Bro rap.
Like,
Y'all gotta tap on bro.
So
No
like,
cap.
I mean, yeah, like when I
You got
first started
like
the
3
shit,
months on
yeah, you can get discouraged, but like he said, like everybody not gonna be little baby and shit like that. You feel me? Like you just gotta keep grinding and like.
At the end of the day, being yourself, you gonna get somewhere because somebody gonna like you off of the strength that you is you.
Of you just being you.
I feel like also it don't
So
really matter about you being the biggest type shit. It's like, if that's your purpose, like that's your passion about something, like
That's
you
your
go
passion.
for it. And it's like, you don't gotta be on that level per se. Like, you can just doing what you're doing and continuing that shit. That's all you need for real. The accolades and all of that, it'll come with it. But even if not, like, you making yourself happy at the end of the day, because that's something that you want to do. Like, you living your life off the strength of.
Like, I was more raised up in, you know, like the Christian shit like that. Like, I am trying to get more into, you know, like spirituality, shit like that, or whatever. But like, I do believe that, you know, like everybody here for, you know, like a purpose, shit like that, and like. Once you find like your passion for something, like you really gotta make that, you know, like an obsession.
Sometimes you just gotta start. Sometimes you just
That's the
gotta
hardest
start.
thing.
That's the
hardest thing.
Because you sitting there trying to start and make it perfect, just start.
Sometimes
Perfect
you
it
just
as
gotta
you go.
start. You go go as you get. Because when I first started making treats, like I used to get mad when people used to tell me like they don't hit how I used to tell them they would hit. You see what I'm saying? But that was like what, 2 years ago, a year ago, shit like that. But I am a huge weed connoisseur. Me and weed, like, I like plants. I'm a real herbalist, botanist, shit like that. Like,
Gotta bring them.
yeah, my granny,
Definitely.
like, I only eat. When we cook, we only use salt and pepper. Like, everything else come out the garden. Vegetables, shit like peppers, garlic, turmeric, whatever. You see what I'm saying? That shit come out my granny garden. So that's what really fascinates me about weed. Like, this is a plant that I can get high off, like, shit like that. So as I will grow my shit, I'll really know how to medicate my shit differently. Triple medicate, double medicate. You see what I'm saying? Really, what weed to use, what shit to work for certain. You get better as you go. That's all I try. Yeah, you get better as you go.
Bro was the first person to really put me on like weed. Like see, for a long time, like, growing up, like I would just buy it loud. You feel me? Like eat gas. But then he the one that really taught me, like, hey bro, like you should really watch what you're paying for. Shit like that. Like, we're like trying to tell you, like, all this shit is not worth seeing. Which I'm trying to tell you. And he knows this shit. Like he knows what he's talking about. Cause he been doing this shit for years now. Like really putting in the work to do this shit.
Carolina Rockets, Carolina Candles, them pre-rolls I got, them shit, not for beginner smokers at all.
And I can tell you for a fact, since I met bro, I haven't gone to nobody else to get an edible. And my own cousin make edibles, man. And I don't even go to bro no more, man. Like,
that ass, I will not go to nobody else.
I don't go to nobody else, man.
So how y'all feel about like networking in the city?
That shit is tough. Cause like, I mean, people see, cause I rap now, so I'm really be like more like truthful about that shit. Like people like the gatekeep a lot around here, and like, I mean, around here, and I ain't gonna even be like that, but still, like around here, it's hard to network.
So it's not hard, but it's hard.
People pick and choose sometimes.
They do, but it's again, you find your lane and your people.
Yeah,
you know, as you go.
So don't take it as like that's just rejection. Like you're trying to.
Yeah, I had to learn that.
The ones
I had to learn that.
Giving
like,
you that
for example, it's one makeup artist, an older makeup artist. I admired her when I started doing makeup. Right now, till this day, that bitch down talks me to every fucking body, and I admired her. Sent my clients to her when I have the time to do it. Like, and it's just like that type of shit discourages you, but like I say, you find your lane in your people. And the people you can connect with, and that can assist you with getting where you need to be. You know, motivate you, y'all help each other, work together. Sometimes it just takes finding that right team. You don't even gotta network with everybody. That right team will get you where you need to be.
No real shit.
That's why I learned too though. Like, you don't really gotta lock in with everybody. Like, people that really fuck with you gonna lock in with you anyway. So just grind with them. Like, come up with the same people you start with.
No real shit.
Like, and that's just how it is, right?
Hey, real shit. That's why Zach. This is why Zach shooting.
Support him back.
That's why Zach shooting that shit right now. Zach, me and Zach tapping on Instagram, like on some random shit, right? Bro been trying to buy treats for me for like probably like a month before me and bro actually tap in. Like he'll just be seeing my shit like, hey, that shit hard, bro. Hey, that shit hard, bro. I went to go serve, bro, and we just been locked in like on some business shit, like just hey, keep going, like randomly bro see me doing some shit or say some shit and motivate me like, hey, keep going, bro. Like bro curated a show and had me vending like down here on some shit like, hey, I fuck with you, like, hey bro, we gotta, you see what I'm saying? So random people, like,
and don't be scared to like promote yourself. Like,
you have to.
You really got to.
You gotta go dumb.
You
gonna
be your biggest supporter.
I'm telling you. Like, the same way you go dumb for somebody else's job for 8, 10, 12 hours, dedicate that to yourself.
In your free time, you really have to grind. Like, if you're trying to really do something for yourself, like not for nobody else, just you really have to grind for you, man. Like, and that's just how it is, man.
You can't compare yourself to nobody else. Comparison is the thief of joy. You can't do it.
Can't.
Pay attention to yourself. Notice your own growth. Don't
concentrate on your own plate.
That shit do get discouraging at times though. Like for me, because I just started, like I know the potential of what can happen, but at the same time too, I feel like it's a small part of me that's like, if this shit blow for real, like if it start picking up how I want to pick up, I'm like slightly nervous for that. Like it make you question like, am I ready for this? Oh, I'm do it regardless, but it's like that little, you got that little voice that be in the back of your head. Like I can push myself way more as I could like when it's like doing content and doing X, Y, and Z, but like I think it's more of the feeling like you so far away, but then like also having to realize like you also came a long way. Like you was wanting to be where you at right now.
You gotta appreciate
and you're doing it now, so just appreciate like what's going on in that moment. Don't think too far ahead in a negative way.
I always think of that picture of the little dude digging for gold, and he like right there, and like he don't even know he's right there.
He's about to turn around.
He turned around and he like this close.
This close, you feel me? So like, you could be far away from the work that you put in yourself, but you really like right there. So don't ever give up, man. And like, I appreciate the people that really just be giving me words of encouragement, because like that could really give your mental like a big boost to just keep going. You feel me?
As much as we say we don't need it.
You feel me? You
that
really
shit,
do
like,
need
that shit
that
push
pat
you.
on the back sometimes. Like even as a father, cause like I mean like I try not to be so with my child's mother or whatever like that, cause like we have to be on the same page. Cause I can't do the extra shit anymore. That's just getting on my nerve. But like as a cause I gave her a pat on the back. She's a great mother. Like I love the fact that she knows what the fuck she's doing. She's not really a headache anymore. Yeah,
Neff
she can
will
still
take
be.
care of.
But Neff is will
Both
taken
sides.
care of
Both
now.
sides.
On both sides. But like and I love her parents to death, because like them boys, yeah, they could be on my ass about a lot of shit, but they really don't. So like, and like that's just what I'm learning. Like you really do need the pat on the back, and they'll give it to me. Like, cause I do, yeah, like I do my part or whatever. I could do more. You feel me? Like I could do more, so I acknowledge and I take the criticism now. Like my granny always taught me, accept criticism. Like don't be so.
I had to learn that.
You feel me?
In life.
Like
Yeah,
you gotta
life.
look, cause
I had to
Don't take
learn
that
that.
shit could
bad,
hurt you.
like, don't
Yeah,
take it the wrong
But
way.
don't just listen. Just listen and just like grow.
Like
And
even if you don't
go
use
ahead.
that shit till like later on, you gotta listen
You
to that
feel
shit.
me? And like I always try to do shit my way. And like the one time that I did something that motherfuckers told me, hey, you should try this. Like that shit really changed my life. Like I know bounced from job to job to job to job to job to job to job. The one time I actually listened to my uncle and be like, man, just go on this job. I've been on this job for almost 2 years now. I ain't never been on a job that long.
Construction.
Like, I'm just trying to tell you, like sometimes, yeah, the shit could hurt your pride, bro, but pride is a sin too. So like, really though, you gotta swallow that shit sometimes in life.
You just really gotta understand you don't know everything.
You don't.
So it's like
You may feel like it, but you
Word.
don't.
you might feel like that's a personal attack. Like people make it seem like you don't, but you don't know everything.
You
Like
You don't.
you gotta learn to change your perception. Like even
You
if
gotta
somebody,
see it
even
from
if
all
somebody
angles.
deliver it in a negative way, it's like they said something that was right. They might have said it wrong, but
You feel me? And like, growing up with my granny, she don't really know how to show love like that, cause she come from that era where you just gotta be hard, like, and like she just grew up hard. So like, with her, it was just more of like that shit been in me anyway, like, cause that's how she raised everybody, like just hard or whatever. So like, me growing up now, like teaching my son on like love is just so yeah, fun for me now, cause that shit like I ain't had that really. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like all my people's been always so it's hard on you, and like I know for a fact I'm gonna be not like that with my child whatsoever. But that come with the era that we grow up in. You feel me? Like
no, that's
you feel me?
100%.
I just tell my mama, like, probably like 2 weeks ago, that I've never been loved properly.
You feel me?
Like real shit. Like
You
me
would
and
hear
her,
that.
me and her had a conversation, like a real deep conversation. You know that, but see. Word. Ah, that's sick. Anyway, personal life, relationship life, etc., etc. Got out of one, and yeah, I just didn't know how to accept what she was trying to give me, in a sense. Like I overthought that shit, and me and old lady really sat down and talked about that shit. Like, yeah, she was like, well, yeah, I didn't do certain shit the right way. Like, if you not loved properly, right, or if you don't like, a lot of people don't come to terms with themselves. A lot of people don't accept reality, like what they say. A lot of people don't like to accept their bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Like your bullshit ways, or like a lot of people be, you feel me? So like if you don't come to terms with yourself, like, okay, this is what I am, this is what I want in my life, this is what I gotta do to change, you see what I'm saying? You're not gonna elevate. Like that talk I had with my mother really put me in a different mindset. Like I know what I want. I used to want certain shit in life, but now I just want to be like financially stable. I want a farm. I want like 5-6 acres. I just want a house, a lake where I can fish whenever the fuck I want. some cows, chickens and shit, fruits and veggies, and a weed farm, and I'll be content with my life in my own little village.
6 figures.
That's it. And a 75 Eldorado caddy.
I don't want too much. I just want to be real comfortable.
I just want
Down
to
south
have my
niggas.
shit together at all times
I'm telling you.
and make sure my child's child be good. Like they don't really gotta worry about a lot of
Yeah, I
shit.
trying to spoon feed my children.
You feel like very
Like,
much so.
real
I don't care
life.
what people
Yeah,
say
like,
about
I
my
trying to
children.
Never You will never be able to say, "I got that." No, you
No,
didn't,
I don't
baby.
give a fuck.
No, you didn't. No,
I got it out the way, so you ain't had
See,
to.
but I
like that's
didn't
how
have-
the.
I had to work at like, well, okay. My people didn't really force me to go like in the work field till I was like 18. But like, I mean, I would want them to, yeah, like go get a job, though, like to like, you know, like, yeah, like want to do for yourself now. Cause I got a boy, you feel me, and like he got to be a man one day, and like that's what I'm learning. Like you gotta be a man to teach a man. So like your word though, like that shit get really complicated. And like I noticed that like with my son, it's like these kids really learn so fast nowadays, and we probably did too, but it's just really seeing that shit like firsthand. Like them boy watch everything you do, and them boy really
They repeat it
they do.
Bro, you gotta think about it. We been outside
Yes.
because our oldest been outside, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Like, we been on the same shit. We just ain't had. When you get older, man, you realize shit. Like,
a lot though. Like
It be so easy to get upset at people, like with the mindset that you have now. It's like, why was you not thinking like this back then?
Right.
Like, if you know your parents fucked up with
Yeah.
you and like you got all
Yeah.
this shit going on inside of you, why would you not try to fix that for your kid? Like, you do the work through that, heal through that, had them kind of conversations.
and
Like, they act like they ain't never been through nothing. Be like, well, I turned out okay, and like, no, you didn't. Like,
real shit though. I mean,
no cap. No cap.
I be like, nigga,
No
you are
cap.
traumatizing us.
What?
Fuck? Like,
Listen, my old man, like, how old was my old man? Like 47, right? My old man dropped out of school when he was 15 years old. My old man catch a charge in 2016. Nah, you been a longshoreman for like 16 years. But nigga, why you still hustling? So, you mad at the world, right? Because you can't trap no more. You on house arrest. And you just talking to people, oh yeah, but da 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 da. And I told the nigga, like, bro, are you hurt? Like, what's up? Like, what? Bro, like, you don't realize when you talk to people that shit fucked up? Like, bruh, would you?
that's just how them boys is though.
Yeah, like,
that
like,
shit terrible though. It's like at some point, like, do you not get tired of that shit? Like, that don't bother you after a certain amount of time?
and
Like,
he'll be so miserable. And not only him, I don't realize it. Miserable people want company. Like, they want you to be miserable with them. Like, they'll be down about something, mad at something within themselves, and then just bother you.
Like
What's going on?
my
You
old
okay?
man the
You wanna
same way, but like he just.
oh shit, my bad.
What I noticed with them boys more was like they mean the most. Like, okay, my old man, like, he really only got 2 boys, but he really got 4 boys. But still, he really got a bunch of girls. If my sisters call my old man, yeah, they get whatever about this man. But like, he'll always tell these boys, like, I mean, I can give you the shit, but you want the blueprint? Man, just give me the fucking money. But still, like, that's my old man. Like, he don't really, he a tough dude, and like, he will always have that tough persona. Like, my granddad, like, he don't even tell you I love you. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
that's just
he
older
love you
generation.
though.
That's
You
just
feel
the
me?
older
No, but they the
generation.
worst. Like, looking at them, I'm like,
That's just,
y'all are. You don't gotta be hard by it. They be hard by it. Like, I feel like I don't ever see my grandmama cry. Like, I've never, like, close family deaths, none of that. I've never seen her have like no emotions about nothing. Like, she carrying on by everything like it's fine. I'm like,
Chelsea.
are you okay?
you're gonna get drunk.
Chelsea.
So like, when she get in her mood, well, now she can't drink because of her health. But like, when she used to drink, like, my family really don't fuck with my granny. Cause yeah, she my granny. But I mean, like, now that I'm older, I appreciate her more because I talk to her now, and like I used to get like mad with her sometimes too, like when she do that drinking shit and just go in the past, because like she really stuck in the past, you feel me? But that's just, I don't, like I appreciate her more now because she holding a lot too, you feel me? Like she don't care, like when she's sober, she's that nice lady. When she drunk, like she gonna be like, get out of my house type situation.
You gotta think about it, they just like us. Like
just like us though.
I saw this thing on the internet, I think it was on Twitter or something, they was like, you gotta look at your parents like regular people. Like you want your family and all of that to seem like, you want them to be good role models and all of this stuff, give you all the love that they need and all of this, but if you take the expectation of like what family is supposed to be away from it and look at them as regular people, like we all going through it. Like we got moments like that with the people who we be around. Like you think your parents and shit got drama going on, you got drama with your person just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all go through it. It's just, you gotta give people grace. People go through stuff, they ain't healed through a lot of stuff.
That's what I say, I ain't perfect whatsoever. I don't try to be, but like I do realize that now that like I got a child, so like I do try to be that perfect role model for him or whatever, and like I'm trying to get him CDL and shit, and like so like he can have something to look up to, you feel me? But like I do get what you're saying, because you not gonna be perfect, because I had to accept that too. Like my dad ain't perfect, my mom, she ain't perfect, but like I love them boy to death, because like them boy love me to death, you feel me? And like I've been in a dark place at one time, and my daddy bring me out that shit, and the best way he knew how, you feel me? But and I can tell that he really had care about me, you feel me? And like I kind of had needed that, you feel me? Because like he came back in my life when I was about 12, and like I mean we got a good relationship now, and he a perfect granddad, you feel me? And that's what I look at, like, because he probably wasn't a perfect dad with me, but he gonna be there for my child. Like if I'm not here, he gonna be there for my child, you feel me? And that's just what I care about, you feel me? And that's just what you should cherish in life. Like people who stand up for you when you're not there, you feel me? And like that's what I look at now a lot, because like when you trying to start a business, you really have to look at the people that fuck with you when you don't ask for it.
Focus on the people that's not supporting you.
Thank you.
Them the wrong, don't focus on that. Focus on those that are.
Have tunnel vision about your people and your vision, and just keep going. Like your goals really have to become like an obsession. Like you really gotta lock in on that, and don't worry about all that extra shit, because like people gonna say what they gonna say. Don't worry about that shit. Just keep going, keep grinding every day. Like, because that shit could be annoying. Like you would want to just be like fuck them, but don't ever say fuck them, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And like just the mental aspect of just doing something for yourself, like really grinding and going to business for yourself. Like you really have to lock in. Like I don't know how to explain this shit, but those are the only words I can really say. It's just grind every day, and don't ever think that this shit ain't going like be for no reason, because like people gonna fuck with you just for being you. And don't ever like
grind yourself out. Whatever you got going on, take yourself out that shit.
Don't ever try to like don't switch up your pitch up. Like always be you. Like still have that business aspect, but don't ever, I don't know how to explain that shit. Like peace, God, all the gods and the goddess out there, man. We signing off. Stone Bus, you feel me? First episode, you feel me?
Makeup artist Style. You can find her at
Doll by Style Shanice. Doll by Style Shanice. Find me on Facebook at Style Shanice.
Braytoven, one and only. You can find her at
Braytoven on Instagram, 2 underscores.
And then
at Blissful Intuition.
And then
on Etsy. And then I got an Etsy shop too. Check me out online. And check me out. Period. And then on Instagram at blissful.intuition.
Okay. Stone Man Tone, one and only. Fuck it. still at me.